इतना प्रॉब्लम
मैं ऑलरेडी 4 किलोमीटर उसमें से रिफ्लेक्शंस पर और मैं मर जाऊँगा।
हर साल क्लब बहुत बन रहे हैं इस बार से। आप जो थोड़ा टैलेंटेड है बच्चा सब क्लब अपना नया खरीद रहा है।
अच्छी बात है एक्चुअली।
अपना अपनी कंपनी में कम से कम पावर है।
हाँ
वो है। और बताएं।
अब बताओ सर।
क्वालिटी is so far. 720p max. Quality is kind of bad. The highest is 720p quality.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a sacrifice.
But how do they normally do live?
They have a better camera, but the camera is not good. The main camera. Good quality.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I thank Mr. Nani for inviting me here to give a keynote speak on digital forensic investigation. I really appreciate the type of efforts they are doing for enhancing the skill sets of the students. By today only morning, we inaugurated the Center for Excellence in Cybersecurity and Forensics. And there are many other programs and discussions which we will be doing collaboratively. So great efforts are taken by your team, Dr. Pranam, Dr. Vijay, and your other team members also. So I'll introduce first of all my initiative. So we are from Cybersecure India. Cybersecure India is a Section 8 non-profit company by the CSI Foundation. We are a global community of more than 8,000 people all over the globe. Now it's actually more than 10,000. And we do training for law enforcement agencies, universities, corporates, and all. Also, we do collaborative program for joint research. We are involved in a lot of investigations from different agencies, may it be private, may it be government. So that is what we do in cybersecurity. And this initiative is run because of the volunteers who are connected with it, as it is a non-profit Section 8 company. We have nearly 30 empaneled mentors and speakers from various domains of cybersecurity, because cybersecurity is a vast domain and digital forensics also is a vast domain. So we have specialized speakers for the same, and this is how basically we work. With Cybersecurity India, we have similar initiatives with Cybersecurity Africa is there, which takes care of the African regions also. And we are connected globally with a lot of companies and universities. So today specifically talking about digital forensics. So anyone from the audience, let us make it interactive, and can you tell me on what all devices digital forensics is possible? What do you think? CCTV, very good. Anything else? You want to say something? Cars, dash cam, okay, very good.
PCs well.
Laptop, yeah. Any more answers? Biometric systems, right? So now digital forensics is almost possible on every device, whether it may be connected to internet or may not be connected to internet, whether it may be a physical device or it may be a software program, whether it is in the open public network or it is in the private network. So digital forensics is possible on laptop, desktop, mobile phones, CCTVs, internet-based cars which are connected. Then someone said biometric systems. Then IoT devices. Nowadays we do home automation, and in home automation everything is connected to internet. And your Wi-Fi routers or your switches, your we can say firewall systems, So if we see digital forensics or cybersecurity is a vast domain, and I always see this like it is a domain which I can relate. I always give this example of medical industry. So in medical, when people go and take admission, okay, they want to become a doctor, but after some time they decide, okay, they want to become a dentist or a neurologist or whatever they were as a specialist. So in digital forensic domain also, there are many subdomains, and now this era is of specialization. If you want to make your career into digital forensics, you have to choose your specialization in which specific subdomain of digital forensics or cybersecurity you want to make your career. So digital forensics can be done on many aspects. Cloud forensics or forensic readiness is also one of the new market which is coming, and there are many companies who have started giving that type of services as well. So digital forensics can be done on many aspects. Now let us talk about two things here. When you say okay, laptop forensics or you're saying computer forensics, in that also the approaches are separate. If Windows forensics is separate, Linux forensics is separate, then Mac OS is separate. So it is all platform based also. So as the platform changes, the methodology of investigation changes. As the basically now you say okay, how many platforms in mobile are popular which we are using? Android and other is which one? iOS. So there are methods where Android forensics can be done, iOS forensics can be done. I will say iOS forensics is more easy than Android forensics. Why? Android is not a stable and standard operating system on every device. If you are using a OnePlus phone, which OS you are using in OnePlus? There are operating systems, right? Oxygen OS, right? So, and then if you are using a Oppo type phone, you are using what Color OS, or a Vivo phone, you are using FunTouch OS, MI UI, and there are many tweaks. So when there are tweaks into this Android system, and it is not pure Android like Google Pixel is using on other pure Android phones are supporting, there are challenges for a forensic investigator to investigate into that. And today we are going to discuss about anti-forensic methods also. So when digital forensic came into picture, there are basically always people who are into the anti-forensic, so that whenever they go and do a crime, they make sure they should not be traced back very easily, or they should leave minimum traces. A recent example I can give you of Pegasus. Have you heard about this type of attack, Pegasus? How many of you know about Pegasus? Okay, 1, 2, yeah. So Pegasus was a highly sophisticated spyware which was developed again by NSO Group, and there were a lot of controversies over it. I was part of few debates and all. So one of the organizations, they submitted a detailed digital forensic report. If you want, you can go and Google about Amnesty International. They have given a detailed forensic report on these things, and what they found is basically the traces were very less. So there was no spyware file which was a APK. In Android, if you want to bug an Android phone, you need to install a APK file. Or if you need to bug an iPhone, you need to jailbreak the phone and then install a IPA. And there are many other methods as well. So they found only library files. So as per your assumption, which platform should be more safe, Android or iOS? What do you think? How many people think that iPhone is more safe? You can raise your hands. iPhone is more safe. Okay. All right. And others, what do you think? Android is more safe. So in Amnesty International report, I will tell you the facts which have come. And while the Pegasus attack, it was a zero-click attack on iOS with a single iMessage, and on Android, it was a single-click attack. So it totally depends on the current state of vulnerability of the device. So when we say, okay, some devices are more secure or some devices are less secure, it totally depends on the current state of the vulnerability, and that is the reason Apple has its own bug bounty program, Google has its own bug bounty program. They say, okay, hack us and report to us so that we can give you better experience, and that is the reason we get security bug fixes, right? So at that time, it was less secure, or we can say that when the attack happened. So when we go about mobile forensics, again it is an in-depth subject, and there are many techniques to do forensics on mobile phones, separately on Android, separately on iOS. Even if your version changes, it has to change. Talking about Windows or laptop or anything. So when it comes to Windows Server forensics, the methodology is different. Now we inaugurated a lab and you are using all VDI connections. So now data is stored centrally in your data center. So data center forensics is a separate subject. Or nowadays everyone is using cloud technology. So we use Amazon, Azure, then Google Cloud, DigitalOcean. There are many cloud service providers. I'll give you some example of the cloud incidents also. What do we think? Okay, now we have hosted things on AWS. I am secured. Yes, you may be secured, but there is a more effort which we have to do. We have to do a secure config review because we use by default things. You know, even if we buy a Wi-Fi router at our home, what we do? The router page password will be admin password, and we'll never go and change it. The SSID will be whatever dealing, whatever brand you are using, it will be that, Netgear or anything like that. But in cloud also, it remains the same. So one of the incidents I'll share with you, one of the investigations which we were doing, a company which is having like more than 2,000 employees all over the globe. And again, without disclosing the name of the company, I will just tell you the incident. We do sign NDAs with the companies. More than 2,000 employees and everyone is working on cloud system, work from home in the COVID timings. And sudden change where basically things were not easily acceptable. Okay, suddenly they have to go from work from office to work from home. And now they all shifted their infrastructure to cloud, from on-premises to cloud. They selected a, let's say, vendor called as AWS for hosting their, like we can say, services and data and whatever it is. So there is a service, you may be aware from the computer background, AD, Active Directory. So they created Active Directory and they created, let's say, 2,000 users. Now there was one more user added some time into that Active Directory on the cloud system. And the administrator, he came to know after 3 months there is one more user added. They have a backup policy which is of 30 days. The backup policy was changed from 30 days to 5 days. And this basically got into the notice of the system administrator or the authorized person after 90 days, that is 3 months, that this thing has happened. And now when he raised the flag, so we got into the investigation. The by default policy of that cloud system was storing the logs for 30 days, 30. So how we can basically go ahead and investigate the incident if there are no logs available. So by default, there are 30 days log policies at some cloud servers. So you have to go and change the policies. Whatever is the maximum, after getting the maximum policies, you have to purge the data for some time. Or else, even if you run a $1 million company and if your infrastructure now, what is your infrastructure? Your IT, your cloud environment, your media environment is your infrastructure. And if they are not forensic ready, we cannot say that incident will never happen. Incident will, some or the other day will happen. While we are discussing, there are lakhs of attacks, thousands of attacks going on in the world. But are we ready from the forensic readiness perspective? That is the question. So always, even if you go for a cloud system or any system, you have to do a secure config review and then you how so cloud forensics is a separate subject. Now prior how used to happen, digital forensics is a subject which few years back was used only to investigate cyber crimes like ransomware attacks, data breaches, data theft, like we can say about malware attacks or any DDoS attacks and many more, whatever the types of malwares are. But now is that the case? Everyone, including you, me, are having this nice mobile phone with us 24/7. Then we all use Wi-Fi, we all use laptop. And that is the reason not only this cyber crime, but also traditional crimes like missing cases, kidnapping cases, murder cases, cricket betting, and there are many cases where digital forensics plays a very important role. how I tell you, share you some case studies, and then we'll move to the types. So if someone is missing, now what police can do? Can get the CDR, call data records of that person, and then see, okay, where that person is, which location, which nearest tower that person is connected to. But now, in this case, this technology is available with the law enforcement or the police. Now, if a person doesn't take the phone only with him or her, so I'll share a case study of missing we worked on. There was a girl who went missing suddenly, and what she did is, she removed the SIM card from the phone. She kept it, and basically she took the SIM card with her. The phone was with the parents or at the home. Now, a missing was filed. When a missing is filed, basically what happens, police has some protocols to follow. So they say, okay, give her number. Even if we give the number, the SIM card is with us only. So we can always get the past data, but not the current data. And what to do now? So what else is available? Laptop is available for investigation, and for mobile is available. So even if the mobile is available, every mobile we have a lock, face ID, pattern lock, pin lock. We have our privacy, right? So we do, if for WhatsApp we have a separate lock. So whatever is our photos, at times we have to separate vault like photos. So in that phone also there was a lock, and it was a, I remember, Samsung model. So there are tools. When we talk about tools, so there are tools designed by, let's say, celebrate like company. UFID is one of the popular tool in forensics, where you can unlock the phone without even losing the data, depending on the version and the make number and everything. Now that was a hardware tool, but what software? So there are OD-like techniques, ODIN. You can go and check about it. So we were successfully able to crack the lock of that phone and go into the phone without losing the data. It is a very high risk into going and unlocking a phone, because at times if it doesn't support, the phone may go dead, literally. You may lose the firmware and everything. But if it gets cracked successfully, then again you can go for the further steps or an investigation. And when we went to the further step of investigation, we found a Google ID, which is a Gmail ID, which is attached. Now whatever we search is already synced with our Google history, right? And what we did is, basically we saw the recovery of this Google ID is a Yahoo ID, which is already in our phone. So we were successfully able to reset the ID and log into a desktop, a Google ID. And we saw into myactivity.google.com, you can go and check in your dashboard. You can see all the type of searches. Okay, morning, one time I just unlocked my phone and I used WhatsApp, or did I use Twitter or LinkedIn or whatever it is. So by that way, we were able to search the search history of her, which she did on her mobile phone and laptop for past 3 months. And let's say by changing the name of the places, I tell you, let's say in India, from she was going, let's say, from Pune to Delhi, and she searched about what are the air ticket charges, what are the ways how I can go via road and via train, that is the railways. And finally she booked a ticket from IRCTC, so that is a portal for booking railway tickets. And we got, there is a unique number called as PNR number, and that PNR number helped us to trace that. So not always traditional methods help, but in this case the digital traces, we got the intention of escape. What was the intention of escape? Now, was she there wherever in Delhi prior the escape? So we went to the location history. You know, our location history is recorded. Even if you go and check on your Google Maps, your location timeline in your mobile app, it will show you. So we saw that 1 year before, 1 year prior to this escape, she was there at the same location. Now with whom? So then we went to the photos history, and then we got, okay, she was with some of her friend, and we took the number of her friend from the parents or from the mobile phone, and then obviously we matched the location, and in 4 to 5 hours that missing was traced. So using technology, we may find, okay, this is a general, we can say normal methodology, but using this normal methodology, many cases are open. So you are the younger generation and you are called as nowadays technocrats. So even if your parents sometimes don't know much about technology, they say, okay, please help me in fixing this problem in my phone or my laptop. But you take it as a responsibility, I will say, and create awareness and help about your technical knowledge basically to the law enforcement. Help from your technical knowledge to the senior citizens and the younger generation of yours, which is kids who are going basically in addiction of these mobile phones, and the results are really horrifying, I tell you, really horrifying. There are in India, I tell you, there is another case study where people go and basically chat with someone in on social media. You don't know who they are. How many of you know really the people who are following you completely? You know 100% of the audience. Rather than that, there is no unknown people. No one will know that because we accept unknown requests, right? Okay, nothing wrong in it, but at least we should verify. So 4 kids were there, 4 kids, literally 12 years to 16 years old kids. And these kids basically, you can go and Google about this news also. There is an area called as Kalyan in near Mumbai. So from Kalyan, these 4 kids went missing. And a missing was filed. Again covering a missing case study. So missing was filed. Nearly 1 month the police is searching the kids. So they are not found. So basically after 2 months also they are not found. And after some investigation, they got to know they were chatting with someone on social media prior to the escape. 12 to 16 years kid. And suddenly, they got a news. The police got a news from whatever sources are there. Basically, they are doing a good job. These 4 kids' dead bodies are found in Syria. So with whom they were chatting, the other person basically brainstormed or basically brainwashed them, I don't know, and provoked them to escape their house. Crossed the borders illegally. They got trained there and they were deployed for ISIS. This case is in public domain. That is the reason I am openly sharing it. So with whom we are chatting, and such traditional crimes also require digital forensic investigation. That is what my point here to make is. There are many cases, like murder cases are there, cricket betting. Cricket betting, how is to go into traditional ways, they used to write the numbers on a sheet or a paper or something like that. Now there are applications designed to calculate whatever, if someone is bowling fast or someone is basically doing sixer or I don't understand cricket much because I don't watch it, but I understand the we can say black part of it, which is the betting and the softwares which are developed specially for that. There are many scenarios here. When we say about murder case, and I'll discuss one about murder case also. So at times there are in some cases a question mark, a doubt whether it was a suicide or whether it was a murder. And in one of the cases where it was filed as a suicide case, and how it was a suicide case, it was in one apartment, a husband and wife, they were staying. They, some sudden day, this guy, his husband, early morning, 6 o'clock, he went to the police station saying, "Sir, my wife committed suicide." So as per the protocol, they seized the crime scene. They went on the crime scene. There was a burned body lying on the floor. And they started their investigation. When they started their investigation on the crime scene, I am just covering the digital part. The story is very long. The crime scene, there was a computer, there was a Wi-Fi router, and then there was a mobile phone of that dead body, of that lady who was dead. Now all these things were seized. Now, we asked him, where were you when this incident happened? You know, I was not at home, I was at night shift. I came late, and that apartment was not so much hi-fi to have CCTV and all. So, it was again challenging case for the police. So, we took the hard disk, we took the Wi-Fi router, and one mobile phone. And also the mobile phone of the husband, because unless it is proved, everyone is a suspect. So we checked the logs of the Wi-Fi router. All the logs of the Wi-Fi router were cleared. Who clears the logs of the Wi-Fi router? The person who wants to hide something. Then we did some OSINT on her husband, and we found that this guy is a network administrator at one of the company. So there are basically he was we can say a prime suspect there, because he has the knowledge how to clear the Wi-Fi logs and all, the router logs. Now we took the hard disk, and as per the postmortem report, it was proved that the death of that lady basically it happened at it gives an approximation of 1 hour at least. So 12 a.m. to 1 between 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. And from night 12:30 a.m. to morning 5 a.m. there were searches on the computer about how to dispose the body, how to recover the deleted chats on the WhatsApp, and many more things. There were 3 devices which were connected in the whole night. One of that lady, and there were 2 devices, which one of her husband, and there was one more device which was hidden, which he did not submit to the police. So digital forensics can open up many cards and play a very important role. Even if you say, okay, these logs are deleted, then maybe you can go and find another evidence, which is hard disk. So he was an expert into networking, cleared the network logs. So he was not expert into anti-forensics on laptop, on the computer, and that's the reason the logs were present on the computer, and police was able to identify and then further investigate. So there are many aspects you can go. So if you we categorized the cybercrime into 4 major categories, and what are the 4 major categories we can see is need, greed, lust, and threat. So any type of cybercrime which is happening, there are many subcategories, but these are the 4 major categories. How I'll tell you, when you are in need, people need loan, they go and sign up for instant loan. There are, just go and search about loan app scams. You will find not 1 or 2, thousands of loan app scams. When you are in need of job search, and if you end up going on a fake portal, you spend money. That is in need. Loan app scams, basically people go and search about it, and it is not only financial loss, my friend. It is also reputational loss. Because if you basically go and become a victim of this type of fake loan app, what people do, they will give you a loan. And even if you repay, they will call you again and again. Say, okay, because these loans are not given by banks or NBFCs. These loans are given by third parties, which are not authorized bodies. And what they do is, they tell you to install a APK, which is an application file. And once you install that APK, you give all the permissions, right? I accept to read your contacts, SMS, call logs, camera, microphone, everything. One poor guy in Mumbai, he took a loan of a very minimal amount, and he installed because he was in need. So he said, okay, whatever you will tell, I'll do it. So he installed all the applications, whatever he gave, and now he got credited the amount. Now he basically repaid it with principal, interest, whatever the terms are of the loan. Now he got calls stating, if you are not paying more, see what I can do. So he said, oh, do whatever you want to do, because I have paid my loan, I have entries in my bank account. The next step, what the fraudster did is, he used the victim's photograph, attached it to a nude body, and sent it to him. But how did you got this photograph? He said, that's not a point, I can do more dirty. And then what he did is, he sent that photograph to all his contacts, because he has given the contacts permission while installing the APK application. It was not installed from Google Play Store. And if you know, like government has banned many loan applications from Google Play Store because of this thing. Now, under this embarrassment, he could not handle this embarrassment. This guy committed suicide. And this is not only one case. So it is not only financial loss, it is also reputational loss, it is also life loss. So when there is cybercrime, there are many aspects to it. Let us not only look at from, okay, what is gone, the money is gone, money can be earned back. But the reputational loss which is happening, the life loss which is happening cannot be reversed. So if you come under any type of such category, need category, so you have to make sure there are websites like scamadvisor.com, virustotal.com, where you can go and check the URL if basically it is. Then there is a grid category where nowadays people will say, okay, have you guys received any time messages? You have won a lottery. How many people have received that message? Okay, how many people have won that lottery? I can meet them after the session. You have won the lottery? No. Okay. So, lottery scams are there. Crypto investment. People get added to the Telegram group or any type of WhatsApp group. A lot of people's Instagram is getting hacked to promote crypto crimes. Gift scam, free gifts. There is no free lunch in this world. Free gifts. One of the crypto investigations I would like to share with you, and that is the reason I have downloaded one report also. So there was this wonderful website which was very much sophisticatedly designed. So one poor guy, he got added to a group, Telegram channel. It says, okay, your money will be doubled, tripled, and there are a lot of other people posting about, okay, I have received so much dollars, I have received so much pounds, and so on. And then that builds the confidence of the victim. Okay, if he or she has received it, I will also receive it. And this guy, in rupees, he invested rupees 17 lakhs into this. And as a youngster, he invested at 17 lakh rupees. After 2 to 3 days, he logged on to this portal, my11188.com, and he saw that 17 lakh rupees now is raised to 50 lakh rupees. Now he went to withdraw that money. He said, okay, this is enough for me now. In 2 to 3 days, I am getting so much of the facility or so much of the benefit. So he went to withdraw. He was asked to pay, first of all, a tax of 30%. Wait, let me take suggestions. So he went to his friends, colleagues to take suggestions. After 2 days, again he logs into this portal. He says, he sees the amount is 1 crore 50 lakhs. Now he was very much greedy about it. I invested 17 lakhs, now this is 1 crore 50 lakhs. Okay, I'll pay the 30%. Paid the 30%. He got a fake receipt of that. And then basically the site, they blocked him and everything. Point here to make is, the amounts can be manipulated because the site is handled by some person, right? So what all forensic can be done in this case? So we can take the registrar details of the domain. It says client transfer prohibited, where it is registered, and all. So we got that details. There is a whole report. IP locations are at multiple locations, if you can see. So it keeps on jumping. Then 20 IP is 27 changes on 27 unique IP address. Okay. So this specifically things are planted for so much. There are other subdomains which we found. So there is not only one domain, there are multiple subdomains also for the same. Okay. So these are IP addresses which were flagged by virustotal.com. So you can see 1 of 94 detected this IP or flagged this IP. Sorry. Then there are other facts also basically. So we got the DNS servers of this domain. Scam detector basically detected it. After that, there was some YouTube reviews about the site. So say you can say even lost money, 5,000 USD someone says. Okay. And now this profile which was their fake profile on Instagram. So we did Instagram hosting also, and we found this profile has conned not only this person but many more people. Also, there are things like application reversing is a very important aspect of the project forensic investigation. So I'll come to the application. So this is, you can use JD's UI, like you can reverse a APK or application and see where the traffic is going. So even if the other details like domain and all are protected by the privacy protect, we reverse the APK and we saw okay the traffic was at times going to Hong Kong and other Chinese servers as well. So again there is a lot of reports how like Chinese hackers are targeting all over the world for crypto scams. And this is one of the example and investigation reports which I am sharing with you. So there are many such cases which are happening into the greed category. That okay, come and buy crypto, your investment will be doubled or tripled. And there is lust category where people go and search about porn websites. They do like you receive a message stating what? Okay, hi, you look handsome. You get very much happy. Okay, I look handsome. And then they start texting. That texting gets converted into sexting, sex talks. And then ultimately what they see? Okay, let us do a nude video call. And there is a pre-recorded video which is at the other side. And they completely record your screen. And what they do is they send it back to you, stating now you have watched the nude and basically you are doing this nude chat. If you don't pay me so and so dollars or rupees or whatever, your video will be viral. It will be sent to all your contacts, your Facebook friends, your LinkedIn connects, and anyone. So this is also a reputational scam. In this case, you can trace back the attacker or the fraudster. There are apps like IP Logger, IP Logger. You can find it on Google Play Store or other websites also. So you can just create a link, attach it to something, and then send it. If the person clicks it, so for example, if you create a fake receipt, okay, I'm ready to pay whatever, $100 you are asking or $500 you are asking, and that link you have to attach to this photograph of a fake receipt and send it. Once the fraudster clicks on it, you get the IP address. And at times the fraudster may use VPN. So VPN investigation is another aspect. But many times, as again the attacker is also greedy, so he not only clicks on once, he clicks multiple times. It is a gang. So in many cases, what we have got, the first IP is a VPN IP. After 2 hours, after 3 hours, he's just checking, okay, why it is not opening, and where that person does a mistake, we get the original IP. Threat, obviously there are many crimes which comes under the threat category, like your ATM will be blocked, your electricity bill you have not paid, you have to pay your electricity bill, getting numbers from blackmailing emails. And so threat is one of the major category where phishing type URLs are sent and many more things are done. Banking frauds, we withdraw always a cash from ATM. I'll tell you some unique fraud here. Core banking system is there where you do your transactions. Nowadays you don't go to bank, you go all online. But here, one of the ATM, when we withdraw the cash, so one of the fraud which happened, so a person came and he inserted the card, he entered whatever the amount was, he got the cash. Now he raised a chargeback stating I did not receive the cash to the bank. The bank said, oh okay, it is not received, what should I do? What we can say, chargeback was raised, so okay, refund the customer. He refunded. So what actually happened, what he did, he removed the cash, he took out the cash, and he switched off the main power button of the ATM. So they identified some ATMs which power switch were handy, and they switched off. So in this case, what happens? There is an EJ log, electronic journal log, which is created every time when you take out the cash. And if you power off that button instantly, that EJ log is not created. That hack basically that fraudster was doing. As per the rules of the central bank of every country, it is not suggested to keep it handy and it is suggested to keep it covered. But the attackers or the fraudsters, they identified such ATMs. So the EJ log was not created. And as an investigator, what an investigator would look at the EJ log. Then this instance basically started happening more and more. And then what happened is, basically we saw the CCTV footage. And then we found that, okay, this is the thing which is happening. So without looking at the CCTV footage, we will not initiate the refund. So this is all about the ATM fraud also which are happening nowadays. What are the tools if you want to do career into digital forensics? So you can make a note of these tools or just take a picture of these tools. autopsy is there, NCASE, FTK for that is forensic toolkit, X-ray forensic, Magnite, Celebrite, Volatility, OS forensics, Wireshark, and there are many. So some are open source, some are like we can say freemium, and some are premium. And you can go and try Acme and just solve a lab about introduction to forensics, and you can just start your career into that. There is no such when someone asks me, okay, what is the pre-qualification required or eligibility required? So I tell you, in our community, we have more than 10,000 people. Not all people are from computers. There are many people who are from medical background, there are people from mechanical background, and from all the backgrounds who now are making their career into cyber security and digital forensics. So it is very easy now to come into this domain and have knowledge from the scratch. But tools will do their work, but what is very important and a takeaway, you have to use human intelligence while investigating. The tools will only give you the data. You have to gather that data, apply your intelligence, and then come to a conclusion to catch the criminal, or basically to identify your missing person, or to have a hold of what is hidden or what is between the lines. So as a forensic investigator, you have to be always alert from all these aspects. That is what I will say. Now I am open for questions. And I will obviously give you one sentence here, that as a responsible citizen of your country, you should be a responsible netizen. You should use your internet, your technology, your gadgets responsibly and securely. So just don't be a user, be a secure user. And further, if you can be a creator, that would be really great. Thank you very much. If there are any questions, I will put on that. This is my LinkedIn. You can connect me on LinkedIn, and my email also. So our community also, if you want to join, it is nas.io/cybersecurindia. We provide 3 months training programs on that. So it's completely free of cost. And go ahead and learn these things. Any questions you have, you can raise your hand and ask.
Thank you very much for a wonderful talk. I really enjoyed it at a very high level. So, yeah, my question is, when you look into the future, I mean, it's hard to project in the future. What do you think we will have in 10 years to come, in 20 years to come, in terms of the aspects you pointed to? So, will we find technology that will be more robust and secure against attacks, as you have, displayed many of them? Or will we enter into a future where this will be even, increase in terms of
Very nice question you have asked. So in future, see, in this field there are 2 types of people who are working on defensive approach, and other is offensive approach, and both are growing simultaneously. Rather, the offensive approach is growing much more faster now, and AI will play a very important role. AI and cybersecurity, AI and digital forensics. So AI will help the law enforcement, the people who are into the defensive side, to detect such crimes into automation and everything, where without even using the human intelligence, or using very less human intelligence, I can say, this will help. But at the offensive side also, so for example, ChatGPT is a very good example of AI, but what about WormGPT? That is a very good example of, we can say, offensive type of things, where you can go and search about drugs, or we can say weapon deals or fake visas and everything over the dark web and the breach data. So this is going to happen, and to tackle this, the defensive side has to be more and more technology enhanced. The more we are moving towards technology, the more we have to think about security by design, forensic by design. Not, okay, now I have built this application and now I will think about security or design. That will not help. So while building some architecture, all the solution architects have to think security and forensic readiness by design itself. Then only we can minimize. So we cannot eliminate any risk, but we can surely minimize it. Any more questions? Yes, you can ask.
So the thing is that I've read articles about this virtual reality that's coming out. So there can be a chance that even more threats can happen with the virtual reality. How can we overcome that?
So every technology comes with its own threats, and there is a whole field called as threat intelligence collection. Okay, cyber threat intelligence. There are with every technology when you see, okay, even you're using a VR or anything, you have a software which supports that, and it says security fixes every time. And to overcome it, more and more people need to participate into responsible disclosure program and report it. So it is always a race. Who is reporting it? An unethical hacker or a black hat hacker will not report it, or she will not report it. They will go and exploit it and make it a 0 day and tell everyone, okay, enjoy it. Now it's a hack which is available. But a responsible disclosure program, in the responsible disclosure program, the ethical hacker or the white hat hacker basically will report it, and the company will fix it, and then you will get it as a security fix. So upcoming things, again, we have to train ourselves basically into this domain, or people who are already working into this domain, they just don't have to use their knowledge only for earning money, but they also have to contribute to the industry in all terms basically. Wherever they get such type of things, they have to report it. So that is what I can say. Any technology, we are any type of technology. And that's the reason bug bounty programs are also available. And every country also has their responsible disclosure program. So you can always use your knowledge for the betterment of the country by reporting things to your government. Yeah.
In this articles, it was mentioned that they were playing this virtual reality game, and many incidents took place, and it went undetected. Like virtual reality is something where you can. It's something like living in a real life itself. So people have faced harassments and stuff, even in the virtual reality games. So there was no chance of detecting who was responsible for the incident, and that was because the person who experienced that, she told that she just felt like she was in real life experiencing it. Yeah.
So absolutely in such cases, also forensics plays an important role, that who did it. So it is detected by some logs, and if it is by design, they have implemented forensic readiness. By design, if they have implemented security, then only it is possible to investigate, or else it is not possible to investigate such things. Okay, who did it, at what time stamp, what was happening, and using AI techniques, if there are some content, some words which are detected and blacklisted, if some such words are used, such actions are done. So this person or this specific IP should be blacklisted. Then it will work. It will minimize the risk of such things.
Because artificial intelligence is now the coming of age thing, and we need to develop. It's going to be really risky, and we need to develop our this safety.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anyone else wants to ask? So thank you very much, all of you, for inviting me here and listening to me. Thank you very much once again. You can connect me over LinkedIn, and if you want this presentation, just send me a hi on LinkedIn. I will be happy to show. Thank you very much.
I would like to express a heartfelt gratitude to our remarkable speaker, Mr. Nikhil Maheshwar. The keynote address was truly insightful and thought-provoking. I would now like to invite Professor Sarva Kumar, Director of IIT Uno, to present the memento to our esteemed guest, Mr. Nikhil Maheshwar, Co-founder and Director at CINS of Tech Private Limited. Thank you everyone for your cooperation and patience. We will now take a break till 10:40 for refreshments. After that, we have the ESL Generative AI Global Summit projects on display where you all can see it and scan the QR code and rate the projects.
Kindly submit your evaluations before 11. The QR codes are in the back of all the teams. You can just go, scan it, submit your suggestions and the feedback, score, give the corresponding score according to the criteria, and then submit it before 11 o'clock. Thank you.
Now, streaming is stop now.
No, it is stopping. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Okay, cancel.
No, say no.
So,
Let it be.
ले मैं खड़ा हूँ
Thank you. Can we turn the camera off for some time?
Taped up, yeah. Not like this. I'm waiting to buy.
and almost semantically similar words. We have embedded them, then we do a semantic search for each word. Once we get returned this list, we do a calculate a similarity score, and if the similarity score is less than a threshold, we take the video ID, and then at the end we concatenate all those. In this sometimes, as though there are not direct translation from English to Arabic, so in case it doesn't find the video, we can open here the prompt where it removes all the verbs and a few other things which are not in Arabic, returns the new sentence, and then same process after that. So now the video pass. So basically, because online video this was available, what we did is we tried to find out some common words, the common word category, and we tried to record as many videos ourselves as possible. Plus, we designed an efficient way in which new words can be added to this at any time. This is how it is. So basically, these are some common words, but when you go to the verb section, this is where we have so as you can see, this is how it picks even similar words and similar actions, how it picks it up. No, this is generated as others. So anytime you have to enter a new word, you just enter in a things here. It generates this and then embeds it in the vector. Yeah. So here you can open it. Every category has a starting address, and that starting address is the words are separate to categories, new words, and this way the team suppose suggest a nearby might say the action flows or the story of the book. That is sometimes dependent. But usually it will not, because the similarity search is not based on characters, it's meaning of the word. So now once it has a text, it is the same process as the previous one. But we thought while you are having conversation with someone, someone will not sit and type. Might as well sit and type. You can have a conversation. Try use an error, it accept it.
OBS. Now more is left. More is left. What conference is left?
That's it today.
So I mean, more of I'm missing your class. Some attendance. Not it. I'm missing your class. No, even I have.
You are third issue. You should know how to do You're third year. She's organizing paper. I'm 30. What? I started apologizing for something I didn't even do.
He's not ASM, so he's serious. Okay, at least he's organizing the event. He's the one He found him so lucky he was just there and he left the chair.
It's a private institute. You are
कम है बाद में कम होगा आई नो क्योंकि नवंबर में
क्या
Camera stand.
We'll be starting shortly. Everyone, please be seated. Is Akhil present here? Jagmeet Singh. Atul Mishra, is he present?
Is Gurjot Singh in here? Anand Mehta? Atul Mishra? Atul Mishra? Veringston K? Tania? Jimmy Jones? Palash? Parth? I'm announcing Jagmeet Singh. Jagmeet Singh.
No, this side. Little more this side. I need the podium to be seen. Okay, angle. Yeah.
A bit more back. No. She's half cut. Yeah, better.
How many chairs are there? Yeah.
How many chairs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's fine. Bit more. Yeah, that's fine.
It's good, yeah.
आपके बारे में सोचना नहीं फिर मैं आपको मेरा तो लगी आपका सर्टिफिकेट बेटा है
All of you are requested to take your seat, please. Please be seated. We'll begin shortly. So I request the dignitaries to come and take your seats on the dais. I request the Director Professor Srinivasan Madapasi to come and take your seat in the dais. I request Professor Selvakumar, Director IIT Ona, IIT Ona to take the seat. May I request Professor Christoph to take the seat here. And I request Mr. Nikhil Magadeshwar to take the seat. I request Professor Vijay Kumar, the program chair, to take the seat on the dais. All the participants are requested to take their seats. Please be seated. The demo is over. Please come and take your seats now.
commencing with the valedictory ceremony. The valedictory ceremony is not just a concluding moment. It is a celebration of achievement, a reflection on the journey we've taken, and a tribute to the collective efforts that have brought us here. As we prepare to bid adieu to this remarkable event, we take with us not only the knowledge and insights gained, but also the memories of moments shared, connections made, and the inspirations we've gathered. This is the moment to recognize and applaud the dedication, hard work, and passion that each and every one of you has poured into this event. It's a time to express our gratitude to the speakers who have shared their wisdom, the organizers who have meticulously orchestrated every detail, and the participants who have actively engaged in the discussion and activities. The valedictory ceremony is a reminder that every ending is but a new beginning. It is a time to cherish the friendships we formed, the ideas that we have ignited our minds, and the enthusiasm that will propel us to the future. We begin the ceremony with distribution of participation certificates for all the participants. I would like to invite Dr. Ilakya to give the certificates.
Now I request our director, Professor Srinivasan Madapusi, to give away the participation certificates to our participants. Professor Dr. Selva Kumar, Triple IT, UNA, Director. Parth Madhukar Shinde. Palash Dinesh Ramya. Dr. Jimmy Jose. Ms. Tanya Gar. Dr. Renningston K. Mr. Gurjot Singh. Mr. Anand Mehta. Mr. Akhil Chaurasia. Dr. Atul Mishra. Ms. Jasmita Vijay Malik. Stuti. Ms. Stuti. Shiva. Seema Aswani. Miss Shemi Sayed. Anushri. Thank you, sir.
Moving on to the certificate of appreciation for the volunteers, I would like to invite Professor Vijay Kumar to distribute the certificates.
So we would like to acknowledge the contributions made by the PhD scholars towards CINS 2023. May I now request Aparna Raj, Miss Aparna Raj, Miss Anushri, Miss Magadik Shalaka, Miss Hannah, Miss Sapna Sarvani, Miss Diana Susan, Miss Baba Saidipti, Miss Pradeepa, Miss Pradeepa, Miss Shravanti, Miss Sheba, Miss Sheba, Miss Shemi, Miss Shiny, now, thank you so much, sir. May I now request Professor Selva Kumar, Director, IIT Una, to give away the volunteer certificates to the UG students. Janet. Miss Janet. Sheikh Danis. Achutya. Sneha. Sana Firdaus. Shraddha Sudhakaran. Shraddha is here. Hiba. Kavya Shri. Sayonten. Sophia. Tarunika Krishnan.
गेले लोक
Anirban Jain. कितना सुंदर Spruti Kaur. Nashita. Adit. Ali Haider. Mohammad Rizwan. Advait Mahesh. Mohammad Rizwan. Ali Haider. Advait. Poonam Mokshna. Rushiraj Singh Salanki. Macha Venkata. Thank you so much, sir.
we are
now request Professor Christoph Benzmuller to give away the certificates for the Microsoft Tech Club students. Bharat Janvar, Christian Jagini, Aryan, Mridula, Aditya, Karan Devarajan, Akash, Karina, Hanin, Naina, Ishan, Joel Joseph, Diya Sharma, Kritika Maniara, Venala, Kian, Abhiram, Mutina Jain, Lashya Sai, Now I call upon the volunteers from Oak Design, Group Name, Agrin Jain, Vansh Jain, Arshit, now it's time to recognize the work carried out by reflections team, Hannah, Kushi, Pradeep, thank you so much, Professor. Have a seat.
Now moving on to the Best Paper Award. For the Best Paper Award, I would like to invite Dr. Raja to announce the winners and invite Mr. Nikhil Maleshwar to present the award.
I am pleased to announce the winner of the CINS 2023 Best Paper Award. There are 6 research articles were considered for this award. Out of 42 papers selected in CINS 2023, a session's chairs consider the originality and the significance of the paper in determining the winners. So, in total, we organized 6 papers. Out of that, 4 papers were presented on-site and 2 papers were presented online. So, just I will read out the title of the paper followed by author name. The first paper, a verifiable multi-secret, multi-use secret sharing scheme using sponge function and cellular automata. I request Dr. Jimmy Jose to collect the award. second paper, the title of the paper is Heartbeat Net, Unleashing the Power of Attention in Cardiology, authored by Kujot Singh and Anand Mehta. I request both of them to collect them. And the third paper in this category is GAN-based image augmentation for enhanced plant disease detection, authored by Jagmeet Singh Gutwa. And the fourth paper is a data-driven approach to predicting optimal business locations in urban center, and authored by Atul Mishra. And rest of the two papers were presented online. Just I will read out the title and author names. The first paper is Access Control and Data Sharing Mechanism in Decentralized Cloud Using Blockchain Technology, authored by Yogesh. And sixth paper and the last paper in this category is IoT-based breath analysis for prediction rheumatism using by LSTM, authored by Nilesh Malti Mule. Thank you.
Now, without further ado, the results of the ESL Generative AI conducted by Microsoft Tech Club. I would like to invite Dr. Ilke to share the results of the ESL Generative AI Global Summit.
Hannah, after you're done, please give this tripod back to the reception area. They'll give it to the administration.
Today, as we gather here for the valedictory function of CINS 2023, I would like to shine a spotlight on one of the most captivating aspects of this year's conference, the ESL Generative AI Global Summit. This unique event, a distinctive feature of our conference, was a testament to the incredible potential of merging artificial intelligence with linguistic expression. The ESL Global Summit marked a significant milestone in addressing the accessibility of ESL in the digital age. ESL holds an indispensable role as a primary means of communication for the deaf and hard of hearing community in the UAE. While ESL interpreters have been instrumental, the soaring demand often exceeds available resources, resulting in communication barriers for ESL users. The summit challenged participants to pioneer innovative solutions of ESL generation by harnessing the power of generative AI. The goal was to enhance accessibility and facilitate effective communication for the deaf and hard of hearing community. In the problem statement, we clearly encapsulated creating an AI-driven system that can accurately and expressively transform the given text either in the form of English or Arabic into ESL animations or descriptions. The system had to ensure clarity, cultural sensitivity, and accuracy catering to real-world applications such as ESL interpreters, educational tools, and digital content accessibility. Participants played a vital role in generating an ESL dataset, as there are no pre-existing and pre-processed dataset was available. This challenge reframed the problem statement, emphasizing the potential of generative AI to bridge communication gaps and improve the accessibility for the impact community in the UAE. As we draw the curtains on CINS 2023, it's time to celebrate the remarkable achievements and contributions of the talented participants who made this event truly exceptional. The ESL Global Summit, held in conjunction with CINS 2023, witnessed an extraordinary display of innovation and linguistic prowess. Allow me to acknowledge and appreciate the outstanding teams and participants who took part in the ESL Generative Global AI contest. So the first team, ESL Pros, please come and get your participation certificates now. Mohammad Firaz Adil, Anurag Kumar Jha, Kayan Irani. The team ESL Pro. The second team we would like to acknowledge is Code Wizards, Sheikh Mohammed Anas, Vansh Gupta, Rahul Sumble. May I now request our director to give away the participation certificate to the ESL contest participants. Team 3 at the right podium. Bhavya Kotari, Sandeep Katrikar, Heran Devraj. Okay, and stand together and take one picture.
So awkward. What is this? I have your jacket. They said if I have your jacket,
So, second team, Code Wizards. We have Sheikh Mohammed Anas, Vansh Gupta, and Rahul Sumble with us. A big round of applause, please. Team 3 at the right podium. Bhavya Kothari, Sandeep Katrikar, Heran Devraj. Team 4 bite sized. Fatima Mazu, Ramila Venkati, Menas Murtaza. Team 5, the Park of Girls. Juwaira Quadri, Chris Mary Benson, Isha Andrade. Team 5, the Powerpuff Girls, Juwaira, Rosemary, and Isha. Their dedication and innovative support have added a new dimension to the field of Emirati Sign Language recognition through AI. It's remarkable how they embrace the challenge and push the boundaries of technology to create meaningful solutions. And now, it's time to recognize the people who are all the winners of this contest. Let's start from second runner-up. So let's call the second runner-up team now. So they are getting 1000 AED as a cash prize. It's Team Podium. Heran Devarajan, Bhavya Kotari, and Sanjay Kadrekar. who will be the first runner-up? Okay. Let's move on to the first runner-up, and they are getting the cash prize of 2000 AED. And it's Team Gold Wizards. Sheikh Mohammed Anas, Vansh Gupta, and Rahul Sundar. And now finally the most awaited moment, the winners of the contest, and they are getting 3000 AED, and the winners are Team ESL Gold. Mohammad Firaz Adil, Anurag Kumar Jha, Kayan Irani. All your contributions have not only elevated the quality of the summit, but have also set an inspiring example for your peers. Our journey doesn't end here, it is a stepping stone to the future, where technology and language will continue to harmonize for the greater good. Thank you, and let's continue to drive progress and innovation in computational intelligence and network systems. Thank you so much, sir, for delivering the certificates. Thank you all. Now we can have the seats. Let's.
Request HOD to give the best paper award to Atul Mishra. Participant just know. Mr. Atul Mishra.
Thanks everyone.
We now have a short performance from Guru.
വീഡിയോ എടുക്കാൻ ഇനി എന്തിൻ്റെ മുമ്പിൽ നിൽക്കും അല്ലേ മതിയോ ഓ കിട്ടുന്നില്ലല്ലോ മതിയോ നീ എടുക്കണ്ടേ ഇത് ടൈപ്പോണാണോ ഇതിനൊന്ന് സ്ക്രീൻ ടോപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറഞ്ഞാൽ നോക്കി ചെയ്യുന്നില്ലേ ശ്രദ്ധല്ലേ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ രണ്ടാമത്തെ ഓ
मेरा कोई ना होके भी कुछ लागे, तू मेरा कोई ना होके भी कुछ लागे, किया रे जो भी तूने कैसे किया रे, जिया को मेरे बाद ऐसे लिया रे, समझ के भी ना समझ मैं सकूं।
നേരത്തെ എന്തായാലും ഒരു ഇഷ്ടമില്ല 100% ഉറപ്പാണ്.
Thank you so much. Thank you everyone.
ഇവന്റെ പാസ്വേഡ് എന്താ? ശങ്കർ.
അവനൊക്കെ അറിയില്ല.
നേരത്തെ റുപ്പി നമ്പർ പ്ലേറ്റ് അടിച്ചു നോക്കി 4 ഡിജിറ്റ് അവളുടെ അടുത്ത്
Good afternoon to everyone. On behalf of Department of Computer Science Organizing Committee, I propose a vote of thanks on this special occasion. It's been fascinating and engaging 3 days. Please allow me to take 5 more minutes to thank all team members behind the scenes who put this conference together. Actually, so first of all, I would like to thank Professor P. Ramkumar Rao, Vice Chancellor Principal, for his encouraging words and blessings during his visit to the Dubai campus. Special thanks to our driving course, the director, Professor Srinivasan Madhavasi, for his support and suggestions. We would like to thank Professor M.B. Srinivas, Dean, Academic Graduate Studies and Research, and Professor Ramkarthikeyan, Associate Dean, Academic Graduate Studies and Research, for guiding us to make this event a successful one. We are grateful to our speakers of this conference, Mr. Lars Kollendorf, Vice President, Aruba HP Enterprise for Europe, Middle East and Africa, for his inspiring words and let the participants to know the roadmap of industry requirements. If you like the renovation works and especially the terrarium at BPDC, and Professor Christopher Benzmuller, Chair of AI System Engineering at the University of Bamberg, Germany, for viewing the recent AI trends with a different perspective. We would like to thank our alumni, Dr. Jyotika Singh, Director of Data Science, Placemaker USA, as a keynote speaker for giving insights on recent trends in AI. We are grateful to Dr. Sriram K. Vasudevan, Intel Software Innovator, Intel Corporation, for his talk on OpenAI and real-time demos. Definitely that would be useful for our students as well. Special thanks to Mr. Nikhil Mangadeshwar, founder Cyber Security India, for great insights on the security aspects, and also signing MOU. We certainly look forward to associate with you in the future as well. Thank you. I would like to thank our beloved head of the department, Professor J. Kumar, for his constant help and guidance that radiated a source of energy within us, within our program committee. We are very much thankful to all the computer science faculty, staff members who are always stand by us and motivate us. I feel proud. Thank you for making this event a successful one. A special thanks to our PhD scholars, and we appreciate their support. And we thank our dear student volunteers and MC, Microsoft Tech Club, and GDC, and even Linux Group as well, the volunteers from those clubs. A very special thanks to our dear participants who have all the way to here and presented their research work, established the networking with their peers and shared the knowledge. And I take this opportunity to thank especially my professor, Professor A. Selvakumar, and President Director, Dr. Timuna HD. And your visit is obviously a memorable one for me as well as for Professor Vijay Kumar. Thank you so much, sir. And we organized an expo event with the presence of industry delegates, including Mr. Abhinav Kotangi, COO, Dulogy. We underline the importance of bridging the gap between the institute and industry. A big thanks to Blue Logic team as well. We are grateful to conference proceedings, CINS, Premier, APCRC Press, Taylor Francis and Frontier Scientific Publishing. We thank our managers, Mr. Bashir and Ms. Anuradha and Franklin and their team for their wonderful support. We thank Mr. Sarna for the IT support as well. And we thank our sponsors, DESCO for printing. We hope that there should be a new meeting for the future collaborations among the participants, research scholars, faculty members, and the invited speakers. Last but not least, we thank energetic crew team for their performance in a short notice. We assure that the next version of this conference will be better than this in all aspects. Thank you one and all. Thank you. Thanks a lot. And happy weekend ahead. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Participants can collect their certificates from backstage. Memento and certificates.
Lunch is arranged at G34.
Now she will start looking for a job, but still my daughter is as far as distance and up to age of 3-4. At least 3 to 4 years. Once they don't start schooling, and you need to wait
3 to 5 years range. So that ladies for observing their practice can compel for your
go and stand there in front of camera. No, more, go more in the front.
Even though they always think about domestic or maximum way. Fly around. Some strong Yeah, those are very strong mentality. Good personality also. Good personality. As far as Indian culture concerned, ladies are completely born for house. Maximum. There are exceptions nowadays. But one of the things I started and they will be as a friendship. They are looking for friendship. If somebody there is still waiting for that friendship. Let's go for lunch. I think friendship Oh, yes. Thank you, Vishwa ji, for the active participation.
यहीं की बात कर रहा हूँ, बाहर नहीं आ रहे भाई, बाहर
अभी वैसे यहाँ पे कल भी तो
Your name was called and students were cheering because of participation.
What is it?
Thank you.